Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of The Maine Bushcrafter. I'm your host D.L.Soucy hailing from the gorgeous coastline of the state of Maine here. We're a few miles inland today. Hopefully we'll be able to get some hiking and up along the coast later on this season. But today I wanted to go back and wanted to revisit a trail. Those of you that have been following my videos know that I'm kind of a Bigfoot enthusiast, and I've been working on 2 or 3 different theories, and one of them is on the stick structure theories. And the last video I did on Bigfoot, I talked about stick structures, and it was by an inverted V where 2 trees had been pushed over and propped up into some other trees to make an almost perfect inverted triangle sort of figure. And straight in line with that is this bend that you see here. The trail that I've been following stops and comes up along this public trail in a park, and the trail of course goes off to my right hand side here, which you can see heading up into the netherworld there. But on the left you can see this bend here, and if you look real close, and I'm going to zoom in on that in just a moment or two, you'll be able to see where that triangular piece is. It's just over the rise. You can't see the base of it from here. If I was taller I could see it, but from what I've been able to determine, and the water is still too high so we can't go down to show you the other end. And when I did trudge through it the other day, a couple 3 weeks ago there, I got as close as I could. There was a lot of storm damage, and a lot of the big trees and sign that was there got taken down. I don't know what's left that's visible. We'll find out when the water goes down enough where I can walk down there without having to wear hip waders. But we're going to zoom in on that tree for you now. Okay, you can see where I was standing, right in front of that in tree bend there. But let's zoom in real slow. And I don't know if it's going to focus that far. No, it's not going to, but right above where you can see my blurry finger there is the right hand V, and off to the left is the left hand. But we'll go through the V, the tree bend, and we'll show you what's going on with that, which you can see from there. And what I'm going to do today is I'm going to go through the whole trail. Okay, this is the tree bend. Just been some other branches fall down on top of it. This is actually kind of strange. I found this last year actually, and it had been wedged in between those 2 trees, like that. And this other one fell over the summer last year, and I noticed that if you go underneath it here, I'm not standing in the line here, I can't really see that far. But as you can see, down there is that V inverted. The left-hand one is kind of hidden behind that pine branch, but it's right in a straight line. And if you go in that straight line, pretty soon we're going to come to a couple of other different signs. And again, we're going to do a 180 degree here. That's the bend that we came under. So the trail angles off here from the main trail, which hooks onto another signed trail below, and goes in that direction, which is where we're headed for now. So here is the V that we went over the last time, and again, if I was taller I could show you something down below, but I'm going to have to go up on that rise to see it. It took me quite a while to put all the pieces of this puzzle together. I finally figured it out. Okay, there, behind me, you can see V. Make out the next rise. I'm going to zoom in on that in just a moment. Then we're going to do another 180 turn of the camera into the next zone. Okay, here we go with the zoom. Whoops. There's the bend right in there. You can just barely make it out. There's a stream there. It's actually too muddy for me to cross there, so I'm going to have to take the long way around. But essentially, what we have in line with that is a straight trail. And in there, can't really make it out, but there's another angled sign there. It's what I call a stick structure. We'll go around and we'll get back onto this trail and show some interesting stuff. Okay, we're back at the other side, where I had intended to go. I can see it with my eyes, because I know what I'm looking at, but it doesn't show up very well on the screen behind me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom in on it. Unfortunately, what would be now the left-hand leg of that triangle is hidden. But you can see the right-hand leg, and I'm going to zoom in on that now. Okay, it's not focusing in very good. There's too many limbs in the way, but As you can see right now, the edge of the blurry that I'm making with my finger, that is the right-hand leg of that triangle. The bottom of it is just where the green foliage is. It's just out of view. And I'm going to do a 180. And again, this is straight in line with the tree bend. And we'll zoom out. And you can see there are two legs of a triangle, a teepee type structure with some birds. That teepee type structure is, I'll zoom back out here so I don't scare you with my ugly face. The teepee structure is one that they had done actually some intensive investigation of. I actually checked out the angles of it to see if it matched up with other items and other possible signs. I had come across over the last 2-3 years or so developing this theory of mine. And one of the things that I've noticed, no matter where I go, is that there are trees that fall down at an angle, and sometimes even triangles and stuff like that, or teepees or whatever. But they're not always 100% consistent. And in 3 different locations here in Maine, I've found structures like that were leading on to different trails and whatnot. And across the board, the dimensions of the angles are all consistently 60, 45, and 30 degrees in nature. Usually you can find trees and stuff at other angles and stuff like that that resemble the structures, but I have found that only the structures that are consistent in the way they're put together are at those angles, every case. But we'll go over to the teepee and then we'll go from there. That's the teepee structure. Somewhat degraded. It was a very bad winter. But I have found when you're in here, it's down now, but there was an X over there. My theory on these is that this these angles mean a change of direction in the course, and you're supposed to change to the right hand side. And if you take from here and go and oops, sorry, I forgot to unloosen that. If we go in that direction in a straight line, you're going to come to another inverted V, where 2 trees have been pushed aside from each other. We'll head down to there. I'm not going to record the whole thing. Getting pretty close to doing a battery change, so I'll change it when I get down there. This area right in here is where the inverted V's lie. You see that they're broken down. They're pretty old. down here where the trail goes, right straight across the other side where that log is, crosses that stream. Okay, coming up on us. And it's actually fallen down over the winter. It's dead. But if you take a turn and go upstream, you can see there's a stream here and a smooth, easy-going trail on the other side. And from there it just goes on upstream. But that's it for now, for that today.